Special guest this morning, guests plural, as kids across South Carolina are heading back to school with new backpacks and really fun supplies. There is one essential item that often gets overlooked. We're talking about clean underwear. Something most of us take for granted, but for children living in poverty, it can mean the difference between feeling confident and focusing on your class and being too uncomfortable or self-conscious to focus on learning. So this morning we are joined by Rabbi Amy Weiss, the founder of Undies for Everyone, which is the nonprofit, and Jen Hamilton, North Carolina nurse, whose viral video about compassion sparked a major contribution and donation to Undies for Everyone. Amy is with us right now. Good morning, Amy. How did this program begin? What was the spark that you wanted to start this?
Well, good morning, and thank you for having me on. The impetus was really simple. A social worker told me years ago that kids were not getting basics. They were not getting underwear and socks. And she told me right around the holidays in Q4. So I decided I was blogging with the Houston Chronicle, and people sent me some underwear and some socks, a little money, and in 2012 I just decided that this is what I should be doing and made it into a nonprofit.
That is so admirable. And Jen, why this video? What was the impetus for you to start this video?
I was so disheartened to see so many people celebrating just meanness, being mean to immigrants, or federal funding being cut from really important programs for children, from healthcare. And I just kind of sat down and read from the Bible to people who claim to follow God, and just reminded them of the words of Jesus and the people that we should be caring for.
That is truly amazing efforts for both of you. And so tell us how this program, what it does. How can people get involved?
It's really easy to get involved. There are really three ways. You can go online and make a donation at undiesforeveryone.org, and to be honest, we buy underwear for way less than other people buy underwear, and we buy over 1 million pairs, so I think we have a little buying power, is what it comes down to. Someone can host a drive, or if you're a company or an organization or even an individual, you can sponsor an Undies for Change event where we send flat underwear, bags, and stickers. You roll the underwear, and 360 kids in your area benefit and receive that underwear. Each child receives 7 pair for a full week.
Fantastic. Amy, what was your reaction when Jen reached out to give Undies for Everyone $25,000?
Well, we could not believe it. It was sort of out of left field. Our finance director, her friend was the one that nominated us, and the finance director just forgot to tell me. And suddenly I heard that we were receiving $25,000, and it's, things are kind of tough these days in the development arena, and it literally fell from heaven, and we're just so grateful to Jen for her generous heart and spirit, and doing good with her work on social media.
And Jen, why, as a healthcare worker, you firsthand know the basic needs of people's well-being. How does this perspective influence your approach?
So I've been a nurse for 13 years, so I've seen people at their best, at their worst, and I know what happens when funding is cut, when important programs are not funded. And so in doing this viral video, you know that there was a lot of people who were very angry about it, but then there was so much positivity behind it. And so what I did was I created shirts that went along with this thought of having compassion for everyone. And through the sale of those shirts, we were able to raise $125,000 for 5 different charities, and Undies for Everyone was one of those. And through being a nurse, I feel like it has impacted my perspective on so many things, and just making sure that everyone gets compassion.
As tomorrow is National Underwear Day, what message do either one of you have to send about dignity and basic needs?
Kids having underwear is more important than anyone can ever imagine. Kids want to be like everybody else, and they want to fit in with their peers, and they want to succeed in school. It's just something that most of us take for granted, and I hope that this week and tomorrow for National Underwear Day, everyone's appreciative of what they have, and maybe they'll open their hearts and their wallets a little bit and give somebody else the confidence and self-esteem that they take for granted because they have undies.
Jen?
I think that in this day and age, we are always looking for things that divide us. And I think that, especially tomorrow with being the National Underwear Day, I think that, we can all think of things that unite us as humans. And we all need underwear. We all need basic dignity. And I think that focusing on those things is what's most important.
Okay, ladies, thank you so much for joining us this morning. An important message, and again, something that we take for granted here. And it's nice to see the compassion and generosity of our community for the Carolinas doing something like that on a viral video from Jen, and just recognizing the basic efforts from Amy. Rabbi Amy Weiss and Jen Hamilton, we thank you very much for joining us this morning live here on Live Impact News on WCNC Plus. Have a great day.
Thank you.